I'm Francine Delgado, comic cover book artist. You're listening to True North Country Comics Podcast.
Welcome to the True North Country Comics Podcast, dedicated to promote Canadian comic book and graphic novel creators and supporters. I'm John Swinimer. On this episode, I chat with Francine Delgado in preparation for New York Comic Con 2025 and more. Please like and subscribe to this website by hitting the subscribe button so you'll be notified about new podcast interviews and article posts. This podcast is available wherever podcasts are enjoyed. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Francine Delgado is a Costa Rican-Canadian artist with over a decade of experience in the animation and entertainment industry. She's an accomplished art director, character designer, sequential artist, and cover artist known for her ability to bring characters and worlds to life with striking visual detail. As an art director, Francine has led visual development for high-profile feature films and TV series, showcasing her ability to craft compelling narratives through design. Her work seamlessly blends traditional techniques with digital artistry, creating visually and rich, dynamic compositions. Francine's unique style is inspired by her early love of Japanese manga, her expertise as a fashion designer, and influence from European comics. This fusion allows her to infuse intricate patterns, textures, and bold storytelling into her characters, giving them depth and personality. She's collaborated with renowned studios and brands including Marvel Upper Deck, Disney, Mattel, CAPCOM-Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, MadCave, and IDW Publishing. Francine has been recognized for her many accomplishments, including the Bob Clampett Humanitarian Award in 2025 for LA Strong, an honorable mention as a female artist representing Costa Rica internationally by the Alajuela Local Government in 2019. At the time of this recording, Francine is nominated for the Ringo Awards in the category of Best Cover Artist. So without further ado, here's my chat with Francine Delgado in preparation for New York Comic Con 2025 and more. So Francine Delgado, thank you very much for taking time to chat with me.
Hello, John. It's always a pleasure talking with you.
It's definitely a pleasure talking to you. You're always brighten my day, that's for sure. So before we get going with all the questions, I would like to know, what are you reading today?
Well, actually, I'm rereading a comic book called Hex. It was published by Boom Studios, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. It's on the older side. I read it a long time ago, and I found it in my collection, and I started reading it again.
Nice. Good stuff. Well, I understand, and thank you for your time. I understand you're getting ready to exhibit at this year's New York Comic Con. So I'm wondering, how are you getting ready for that show?
Oh my God, yeah. It was crazy because this is a show that I usually do every year, but I forgot to send my application on time for this year. So I was waitlisted for the longest time. And I received the green light, yeah, you got the table a couple of weeks ago. So it was kind of last minute, but not really last minute. I was going to go anyway. So I already have my plane ticket and my hotel with my friends, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to have a table or not. So yeah, I'm going to have a table. So preparations now are even crazier because of the crunch time. But how I'm getting ready is in a couple of hours, I'm going to go and pick up my portfolios that my amazing friend Tom is printing here in Vancouver. And basically, I have this booklet with all my works that I decide to bring to New York Comic Con. Yeah.
Lots of commissions you're doing for the show as well?
I have 3 pre-show commissions that I'm almost done. I finished with 2 of them, and I'm finishing the third one. But I'm sure I'm going to be doing more commissions at the show. But pre-show commissions, I got 3 that I'm almost done with them.
That's great. Will you have any of your books at the table as well?
I'm going to have very few copies of the Gatchman comics because I almost don't have anything of that left. But I'm going to have my new cover for Speed Racer #1. And I'm very excited about that cover because it's the first time I'm drawing this property. And it's one of those properties that I also find love for them in my heart because I watched it when I was a kid. So yeah, I'm going to have my new Speed Racer cover there. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have Blood of Atlantis too, because if, in case you guys doesn't know, I'm working on this book. I have been working on this comic book called Blood of Atlantis on the past couple of years with a writer from New York. His name is John as well. And since he's from New York, he's going to come and bring me some of the books. So we have Blood of Atlantis at the table as well.
Nice. Very exciting. Now, you mentioned some friends that'll be going along with you. Will you be tabling with any of your friends at the show?
No, actually, we all go together, but everybody has their own table. Even there are like 3 other comic book artists, and 2 of them are husband and wife, but even them have like separate tables. Yeah.
Because you mentioned you're coming from Vancouver, going to New York City, do you have any plans while you're not at the show? Any big activities you have scheduled?
Oh my God. Like, no, this time, like usually my New York convention is my vacation/work convention because I go with my friend Ana Paula, but this year she's not able to make it. So usually we go to a lot of Broadway shows and we do like a vacation trip, but this time it's just like work.
Work is good. Absolutely. I apologize. I should have at the top congratulated you on the Ringo Award nomination for Best Cover Artist. So that's great news. I want to ask you,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's terrific. What does this nomination mean to you?
Wow, look, it's gonna sound like very like everybody says the same, but at this moment it really means everything because it's something I wasn't expecting. I wasn't prepared to be nominated on the category of comic cover artist, especially because that's the thing that I've been doing recently. It means a lot. It means like I'm getting recognized for something that I've been working on, and that is so huge. If you have seen the other people that are also nominated on this category, they are huge, man. Like just their names, the names are like big A-lister names. So it's a bit of intimidating as well because I'm that category with all these people that I also admire. So it's so excited.
I bet. Yeah. To be in the same category as the other creators. That's wonderful. That's terrific. I believe that the awards will be announced at the Baltimore Comic-Con. Will you be at that show?
Oh my God, yes. I went to a convention, Fan Expo this year in Canada, and a friend of mine was nominated last year, and Sean Delaney, and he told me like, hey, are you going to go to the Baltimore convention because of the awards? And I was like, what are you talking about? I had no idea of nothing until Sean told me everything. And after that, I got the invitation from the organizers of Baltimore Comic Convention. And I know now that the awards are going to be there. So they sent me like a formal invitation to go to the awards as well. And since I was going to be in New York for New York Comic Con, I decided to extend my trip for an extra week so I can do Baltimore as well.
Nice. Good stuff. Well, do you have any other events planned for the rest of the year, or is Baltimore the last one?
No, actually, I do. I have my calendar here. And I was talking with the organizers of Motor City Comic-Con or MC3 in November. I'm going on November 14th to the 16th to MC3. And then in December, I'm going to Tokyo Comic-Con as well.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot of new conventions, and this is so cool. The other one that I also have prepared that I've been invited, this is for February 2026, but I also have it in my calendar because they are already inviting everything. It's Comic-Con The Cruise.
Oh, a cruise.
A
Wow.
cruise.
Is that something new?
I think this is like maybe the second or third year they are doing it. They are part of San Diego Comic-Con. It's like the same company, but they are doing like a convention in a cruise, 4-day cruise. I don't remember the last year where they went, but next year they are going to go to Bahamas.
Nice.
So,
good stuff. Well, I know you got a lot on the go. Do you have any new projects that you can talk about?
yeah, absolutely. I also want to let everybody know that I'm working on the third part of the book, Blood of Atlantis, that is going to be out on a Kickstarter soon. Book 1 and 2 are done. We're going to have them at New York Comic Con, book 1 and 2, for the first time, book number 2 as well. So crossing fingers. And book number 3 will be soon on a Kickstarter. I'm finishing some pages now, and then I have to do colors. In November, there is a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cover I did that is going to be published in November. I finished it already. I sent it already, but the book is not out yet. I think it's issue 31 of Saturday Morning Adventures.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, with everything you have on the go, where do people go online to find you?
Well, my name is Francine Delgado. So you can find me at my name, francinedelgado.com, or if you're in Instagram, my handler is my name, Francine Delgado Art.
Thanks to Francine for the chat. You can discover more about Francine online at francinedelgado.com and on Instagram at Francine Delgado Art. And thank you for tuning in to the True North Country Comics podcast. I invite you to visit the True North Country Comics website to listen to even more conversations from creators about making comic books and graphic novels. I also encourage you to subscribe via the website so you'll be notified about new podcast interviews and article posts. This podcast is available wherever podcasts are enjoyed. Please like, follow, and subscribe. You can follow along True North Country Comics on most social media sites, and you're encouraged to send any and all feedback to John at truenorthcountrycomics.com. Thanks for tuning in, and come back soon for another episode. Bye for now. True North Country Comics Podcast is copyright True North Country Comics, copyright 2025.